I guess it's time to review the Twisted Ones plush. And, first off, just because I don't have it, the box is nice, that's all I'll say. It's actually very nice, the glitch effect is nice, but I don't really need to talk about the box, you know? Like, I'll only really go in depth if I have the box. But, welcome to the plush review of the Twisted Ones plush. And if you remember, in my initial video, I don't remember which one it was, I think it was FNaF Wave 2, I made it sound like I really didn't like these, and then I really didn't like these. But having them in hand, let's see if my opinions change. Starting off with Twisted Freddy. Now, Twisted Freddy is actually very different. Now, the main gimmick with these new plush is the mouth. So as you can see, the mouth doesn't have a bottom jaw, it's just like an open gap. Looking here with him and normal Freddy, you can see the bottom jaw is very different. And I think what they did when they sewed this is just basically cut this part off and just put in a piece of fabric. But it actually works off pretty well. Seeing this for the first time, I was like, oh my god, this looks like crap. But then getting it in hand, it actually doesn't look that bad. And I'm actually very satisfied with Twisted Freddy. So, if you saw in the unboxing, I don't know if it's out in the time of this, I got Twisted Foxy first, and I was honestly okay with getting any of them, except for this guy. You know how I say there's like an awful plush in every wave? Wave 1 there was Chica, Wave 2 there was Bonnie, Wave 3 there was Ballora, and the Blacklights didn't have really any of that, but I don't really consider that a wave. But this wave, it's Twisted Bonnie. Dear God, why does he look like this? Twisted Bonnie is one of the best designs out of all of them, honestly, in my opinion. But he looks so off. I think it's the mouth. I think it would have looked much better if it was a closed mouth, like this. But no, it just looks really bad. And the jaw, they should put teeth up here. Maybe that would have made it look better. Maybe eventually I'll modify this and make my own Twisted Bonnie. But it's just the mouth. I don't know why it looks bad. But I do have to give them props. And I think I feel like this is the reason why they made the mouth like this. You pull this up, gums. It has gums. Now, I tested it out on all of these. None of the other ones have gums, except for Twisted Foxy, but you'll see why when I show him. But the gums actually is actually a very nice detail, and I really like it. But I wouldn't care. I don't really care about it. I would have preferred a better looking jaw if it means getting rid of the gums. I honestly wouldn't care. There's a lot of printing on here, and I don't know if you could see it here, but the color on here and the front looks a little different. I think this whole front is dyed to look like this, but the back looks almost exactly the same. And all of these withered markings, like the mold, the inside, is all printed on. And, oh, he has this little thing right here, but that doesn't really matter. And one on the other side, and he's much more goopy, this guy's much more moldy. And yeah, so, yeah, those were those two. Now let's move on to Twisted Chica. So initially, she was my least favorite out of all of them, because the head is very weird, and I think she's better than the FNaF 1 Chica, but not better than Toy Chica. Because Toy Chica's great, but the head is just very off. I don't know why, it doesn't really look like Chica. To me, it looks very I don't know how to say it. Like, something is off about this. I think it's the head shape, and the hair is much better than the FNaF 1 Chica. But like, compare this to the Sanchi. This one's I mean, the FNaF 1 Chica should have looked like the Sanchi plush. All of them at least looked kind of similar, but the FNaF 1 Chica just didn't look similar at all, the plush. But this actually pulls it off a little better. Because Twisted Chica wasn't in the game, we don't really have much to go off of. All we have is this image, and it kind of pulls it off. But look at that cupcake. Man, that's actually very nice. Very good use of printing. And this is actually another extra piece right here. And the eyelashes, Chica shouldn't have eyelashes in my opinion. Only Toy Chica should, or Funtime Chica, or whatever. You can't really see that it says let's eat, you can only see it says eat, but the teeth right here look very good, and right here should be another golden cupcake, but I can see why they didn't add that, because I feel like that would look like too much. The back is actually a different color for some reason. You can't really see it on my camera, but it actually looks very different, but it's actually not that bad, and I think this one's main gimmick is teeth. So yeah, now let's talk about Twisted Foxy. Now this is where the good plush are coming in. Because all those other ones I like, but these ones I really like, and I'll show you my favorite in the end. Actually, he might be my favorite, but Twisted Foxy looks very good. Now, one of my only problems, and I think this might only be with mine, is that this, I don't think was dyed right, but then it might be just a problem with mine. I hope it's not with all of them. But I feel like his mouth is pulled off the best, and I really like him. The color for Foxy is perfect, perfectly game accurate. He even has the pants, well, I don't think these are supposed to be pants. I think it's supposed to be dirt. But he has the robotic legs. He has pants. I call them pants. This is supposed to be a beehive. It doesn't really look like a beehive. It looks like a weird hand. But whatever. This actually looks very good. And I feel like if this was properly modified, this could become a good Withered Foxy base. Not like putting fabric on the eyes, putting fabric on this. This could make a very good Withered Foxy base. Maybe with a closed mouth, I don't know. I feel like these ears are perfect. For some reason, I don't know why. But this one is actually very good and one of my favorites. And my fourth favorite is Stanley. Now, Stanley is very weird. So if you see... Oh, mine got a little bent. But, Stanley is very weird. So first, when I got him, I was almost gonna cut this, because I thought this was a defect and this was supposed to go in the middle, but my mom was like, it wouldn't look right, so then I looked at the real image, and yeah, it's like this. But anyway, as the brony I am, I like this unicorn, and the mouth is a weird texture. A lot of people are saying it's the same as, like, the eyes or something. I don't know what, but I think this might be the same material as the eyes, I don't know. But alright, the printing on all of these is so much better than the other plush. Like, the sits location. Like, you can't really, like, this is printed and you can't really see that it's printed. This is printed, you can't really see it's printed. I don't think this is printed. I think these two are printed, not the middle one. But, these are printed, this isn't printed. Like, it's very good. The printing's very good with this. I don't know, I just have a real charm to Stanley. And I really like him. Although he doesn't really look book accurate or the Funko Pop accurate, this is not that bad. I like him. Now, I need help debating which one is better, honestly. Now the last two I have to review are Wolf and Theodore. Now Wolf I just genuinely like, but I like seeing a new, I want to say Bonnie design because it looks very interesting. But let's talk about Theodore first. So Theodore is actually super adorable, and it's weird having this ear thing, but since that's accurate, I can't complain. A different type of bow tie, a different type of arms, but I don't know, it's very nice, and I think this pulls it off. Pulls off Theodore. And it's weird that we got a Theodore and a Stanley plush, but I'll explain more of that, how I feel about that later. But then we got Wolf. Now, Twisted Wolf, I just love the fur. I just feel like he's a genuinely good plush. Honestly, I don't think I really have any complaints except for Twisted Bonnie. I don't think they would have pulled it off good, because I don't think any of us were expecting the mouth gimmick, but I don't think they would have pulled it off correctly if their mouths were closed. But anyway, Twisted Wolf looks good. Sadly, if you really wanted to make an unwithered Twisted Wolf, I don't know how you would, because you would need to get like another Twisted Wolf, but then if you flip it inside out, the material's not the same inside. It's a different feeling, so I don't know. Like, I would want to make a normal wolf, and if you do, show me. But he looks very good. All of these look pretty book accurate, but now let's talk about how I feel about them overall. And overall, I think they're good. And my least favorite, like I said, is Bonnie. He joins the ugly plush group with Ballora, Chica, and Toy Bonnie, but that's alright. I didn't like him from the start, so it's not like I had high expectations for him. But I think this wave was successful, and I take back what I said, I think it was last month, that these looked awful. No, they're actually very good, and I highly recommend getting them if you're a big fan of FNaF. If you're not, then you can skip out on them. But the big question is, do I think there will be an Ella plush? I honestly don't know, because as you can see, there are 7 plush, and I feel like that's the perfect number. The second wave, I think, had 11 plush. I might be wrong with that, but the Blacklight wave had 6 individual plush and 1 exclusive. Now, I feel if this was a normal wave, like wave 1, Wolf, Twisted Bonnie, Freddy, Foxy, and Chica would have been the main commons. this would have been one exclusive, this would have been one exclusive. And kind of going off of the Blacklight wave, 6 of them were exclusive, 1 of them wasn't exclusive. So what I'm getting is 7 is the right number, but if I do think there will be Ella plush, I feel should most likely be a Hot Topic exclusive. I know people are saying Walmart, but I honestly don't think that. But because Walmart, I haven't really seen any Blacklight plush in there. But think about it this way: Balloon Boy took a little while to come in as an exclusive, and we got him eventually. So Ella could be in the works. But if there's no Ella plush coming out, I'm honestly okay with it. But I will make a custom Ella just to have her in this group because I feel like it kind of completes it. And I'm putting another straw poll in the comments. What FNaF 6 plush do you think will be out? Because as you know, in the Doko livestream, Scott said there was an El Chip prototype. So we know El Chip is getting a plush, and we know there's more Funko plush coming out. So I'm gonna leave a list of all the FNaF 6 characters and who you think are gonna get plush. Please comment down in there, and I highly recommend getting these. And write in the comments if you think we're gonna get an Ella plush, because I'm actually very interested. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this plush review. I know this was a while coming. I'm sorry the Blacklight plush review has been taking forever to do, but I just need to buy a Blacklight and I don't know where to get it. But hope you all enjoyed, and and you should go hunting for these. And hope you all have a nice day. Bye bye, guys.